Hey everyone, me again. Today I'm doing another review of a milsurp that's kind of been coming into the country over the last, I guess, couple years or so. This one I bought from Buds. There's a few other retailers that have been selling these as well. This, of course, is a Chinese Type 56. It's a clone of an SKS. These, of course, since we can't get milsurps straight from China, from what I understand, these PW Arms imports are coming out of a stockpile in Albania. I guess China provided Albania with some military aid back in, I think, starting in the 60s. I don't know how long that went on for, but that's kind of the background as to where these are actually coming from. This one, they all actually generally will come completely slathered in cosmoline, which is in some ways a good thing because it does keep these rifles well preserved, but you do have to be prepared to deal with that. And it's a bit of a pain, especially for a semi-auto like this one, but definitely worth the trouble. I'll throw in some before, at least a before photo of what it looked like straight out of the box. But anyways, speaking of the box, I guess I should say, one complaint I do have is Bud's shipping. So first off, note how narrow this box actually is, and the bolt, of course, punctured the box. So this is kind of a pretty unpleasant thing to have happen. Sometimes this happens with Buds, sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't seem to be consistent. So, but I mean, the shipping was free, I guess. Am I sort of looking a gift horse in the mouth? Maybe, maybe not. Fine, charge me the additional $10 and pack it right. But it's kind of an unfortunate thing. I guess the reason I ordered from Buds was they were kind of offering the best price that was available at the time, because it was $3.99 with free shipping. I don't think too many other retailers are giving quite that good a price, but be aware that that might be a risk as far as how they pack things. So fortunately, nothing did seem to get damaged or anything of the sort. So let's kind of go over some of the stuff condition-wise. So there's nothing remarkable about it I mean, there's tens of millions of these out there. Because these do come from the Balkans, that, part of the world does have a bit of a tumultuous history. Albania had its civil war, there was all sorts of other wars going on. Sometimes you'll see them with like trench art or names or stuff carved into them. I have not seen any of that on this particular one. There's just nothing of the sort here. This gun is 1969 manufactured. It appears to be all matching with one possible exception, and I say possible because, for example, the bolt matches the receiver, matches the trigger guard, matches the magazine, but the stock is kind of what I'm not so clear on because it doesn't seem to be serialized at all. It would ordinarily be here by the sling swivel, and there just isn't one here. I don't know if that's from the factory or if that indicates the stock was replaced at some point. Not sure, not an SKS nerd. I guess if you are one, feel free to chime in. Let me know if that's just, something that occurred original, or like I said, if maybe it's been replaced. But other than that, it did come with a cleaning rod. The cleaning rod is all kind of bent up and stuff, but okay, I wasn't really expecting to get one anyways. Nothing unusual, nothing remarkable about this gun. Like I said, there's tens of millions of them out there, so it's probably gonna be a pretty quick overview. But yeah, I'm reasonably pleased with it. Mechanically, everything is solid. I fired the gun, it runs without fault. You do got to be careful about cleaning them out right, because there could be safety concerns if you don't get the cosmoline out of the firing pin channel. But fortunately, no issues in that regard. But yeah, definitely, I think that if you can still track one down at a good price, there aren't too many semi-autos still out there that you can get for well under 500 or even 500 in some cases. So worth looking at. I have heard that some people kind of got stung and they got, cracked stocks or, something with rust problems. As you can see, these guns are not pristine. The stock is dinged up. We are missing, finish in places. But overall, it's really not bad for like a shooter grade rifle, which is what this is. Pretty, happy to add this. I have had a Chinese SKS for a while in the collection, but it was a commercial one, so I figured I kind of wanted to add a military one, and so this one kind of has two countries' militaries, histories attached to this one. So yeah, definitely worth looking at if you can find one still at not an obscene price. I think there's still a few retailers that do have them. I don't know how long it's going to last, but anyways, that's really about all. Thank you for watching as always.